Yahoo! Spin around in circles. Yay! Yahoo! Aha! Yay! Nice shrapnel general. Thin piece of metal. Taser gun. Extension cord. It's gotta be extension cord, right?
The battery is related to the case. Only Diana could have thrown it in the water.
But my arm had been cut. Lifting a battery would hurt too much.
Neo batteries are pretty lightweight, though.
The battery clearly couldn't have fallen from somewhere, so it must have been submerged another way. Perhaps something akin to what Eva described?
If that battery is the murder weapon, why is there a taser gun?
Maybe it's a red herring.
Judging by the shrapnel, the battery would have landed in the water, a few inches from the generator.
Not the hardest shot to make.
Everybody's quick to say the battery was thrown, but when I consider the boiler room and which objects the killer could have leveraged, what that person considers impossible starts to sound anything but. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it! It's the next thing, I think. This one. What?
Now is not the time for jokes.
Sorry, I thought it'd be funny. Okay, slash J, guys. Slash J wasn't meant to be one. Slash J.
The battery is related to the case. Only Diana could have thrown it in the water.
But my arm had been cut.
Oh no.
Lifting a battery
I'm in
would
trouble.
hurt too much.
I'm in trouble, guys. I'm definitely getting another game over here, that's for sure. Tired extension cord floating in the water. There was no internal plug, only a frayed tip lined with a black substance. A collection of similar looking extension cords were discovered in storage closet D. These ones were fully intact, and the internal plugs were particularly slim. I mean, it has to be extension cord, but I really thought it was going to be on the fucking couldn't have fallen or whatever.
Neo batteries are
Oh shit, I'm out of time, okay. Why does it count down when you're in your menu? That's insane. Damn it, I missed my chance. Game over, yeah! It's okay, I'm fucking invincible. It was just a dream, guys. Motherfucker. Come here, stop.
But my arm...
Damon, Diana was the only other person in the boiler room.
Right. I don't like when she says my name like that.
Only Diana could have...
Okay, I guess I just don't know what I'm talking about. I guess I've never understood. I guess I'm just a fucking sheep being led astray by the wolves. Couldn't have fallen.
So it must...
Keep it going.
From the
That's correct.
not the hardest shot.
No, it's not. But I can't. Everybody's quick to say the battery was thrown, but when I consider the boiler room and which objects the killer could have leveraged, what that person considers impossible starts to sound anything but. Okay. It has to be... It couldn't have fallen from somewhere.
If the battery is related to the case, only Diana could have thrown it in the water.
What are the controls?
My arm had been cut.
There's no suck. There's no suck bullet. There's no suck bullet.
Lifting a battery would hurt too much.
Neo batteries are pretty lightweight, though.
Generator. What does generator say? What does generator say? Quick. Quick, quick. I'm on the clock right now. Generator. Half the generator's wires melted water meant intact have been completely singed like a bomb without inside the machine.
Must have been submerged another way. Perhaps...
Okay, I'm getting into the game over here, guys.
the generator.
There? Nope.
The evidence tells.
Okay, that's obviously not right. That was obviously not correct. But it's okay. It was like a GG go next. Yeah. It has to be what Toshiko's saying. This? Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Shut the fuck up! You stole my line!
No. The battery might actually have fallen from the generator.
What makes you say that?
The shrapnel's position in front of the generator suggests there's a correlation between the two. However, it's It's unlikely Diana threw the battery at the generator.
After all, her arm was cut. It would have hurt way too much.
Not only is the boiler room difficult to see in, the generator is positioned far enough from the concrete platform.
But someone as weak and useless as Diana wouldn't have been able to manage that shot.
Diana, with her wounded arm, would need to stand on the platform's edge to make the shot, which would obviously put her in danger of being attacked by Wolfgang again.
Yeah. Wolfgang was really close. He could reach over to me if he wanted.
If the battery hadn't been thrown, the only other possibility is that it fell down into the water. And considering the layout of the boiler room, what else could the battery fall off of? Except the generator.
Are you saying the battery was sitting on top of the generator?
Not on top, but maybe. Oh god. Inside the generator. Suspended over the generator? I think it's this one. I mean, these are just the same thing. It's gotta be this. Yeah. Was it leaning or was it teetering?
It may have been suspended over the generator.
Suspended over?
Just like when I was suspended over my DUI. If the battery was suspended by something, then the presence of that item starts to make a lot more sense. Finally, I can bring up my penis. My cock. Just kidding. It was an extension cord.
The killer could have tied the extension cord around the battery and slung the battery over the generator. If the cord and battery were tied together at the time of the generator's explosion, it would explain why half of the cord had been burned away.
The more you explain it, the more unbelievable it sounds.
I feel like I'm doing fucking BuzzFeed Unsolved with this guy.
What if that's the point? Maybe the killer chose a crazy method because no one would believe it.
I don't see how weaving a cord into the mix is any more beneficial than leaving it out. If anything, the cord adds extra weight.
Which would be especially inconvenient for Diana, because her arm was bleeding.
Right. It wouldn't benefit Diana to hold the cord.
Holding the cord is my job,
So,
as the master debater.
what if she didn't? Something else may have been supporting the cord instead.
Something like... Oh, fuck. The vent. A third person was holding the cord? Wolfgang was holding the cord. No, it's Wolfgang.
Like Diana.
Well, Diana's a second person,
It
Eva.
wasn't me. I promise.
Damn it, I don't want to cast sus on Diana. She's my imposter partner. Nope. Not going to say that. Okay. Guess it was an object. It was an object, guys. Got it. Figured it out. Process of elimination.
Throughout this trial, we've assumed the killer held the battery in some form or another. If the battery was on its own, the killer tossed it in. If the battery was wrapped with a cord, the killer held the other end of the cord. But in the same way something else can hold the battery, can't something else also hold the cord?
You're making my head hurt, Damon. Slow down.
My head starting to spin.
Are you talking about something which could keep the cord in place?
Something to keep the cord in place. If I imagine the cord and the battery it's tied around in front of the generator, in the same spot where the shrapnel surfaced, the vent. Eva was standing right next to it. I figured it out before the trial even began, guys.
The killer tied the cord to the vent.
It's always venting. It's always venting. So sus.
What? Vent?
Ah, Eloise.
Then above the generator, it connects the boiler room and the dining hall.
There's a vent above the generator?
You should remember sunlight shining into the boiler room. That's where the vent is. The vent itself is set a bit far back into the wall. So, you probably assumed the spot was a small window or something.
When lights got sabbed, I saw the vent
If
flap.
the boiler room and the dining hall are separated by one vent, does this make the wallpaper thin, or...?
There's two vents. The boiler room vent and the dining hall vent. Both are connected via a small ventilation shaft. I was able to get a close look at the boiler room vent after Ava and I woke up, which is why I know these details.
I can't believe it's meant Ava.
How close is close for someone under 6 foot?
Whoa, okay. How close is close, manlet?
Ava helped me reach the vent,
By?
letting me sit on her shoulders.
He sounded like he was making it up.
Quite the visual.
Don't rub it in. It's my job to rub out from this.
Anyway, if the killer tied one end of the cord to the vent and the other end around the battery, they could suspend the battery over the generator.
Don't rub one out.
That would result in an explosion.
What do you mean?
You say the killer tied one end of the cord to the vent and the other end to the battery. However, indoor extension cords are much longer than regular cords. They can be upwards of 9 or more meters in length, as opposed to the average cord's 2 meters.
All right, Poindexter.
9 meters is significantly longer than the distance between the vent and the boiler room floor. If the killer wanted to tie the battery to the cord's other end, they would be tying it to something which is already submerged in water.
Ulysses, you were there. You know it was caught.
See? It is an impossible setup.
Yeah, it's an impossible setup if you weren't paying attention. Not necessarily. The killer can greatly reduce the length of the cord by doing that. What the fuck? By doing that. We all know what I'm thinking. How did the killer reduce the length of the cord? Cutting the cord, tying the cord around Wolfgang, wrapping the cord around battery. What? It was cut though. I guess it was actually tied around Wolfgang, which is what I said before.
Scissors? That's what anyone would use, right?
And where exactly did these scissors come from?
Could have been the storage closets. They're packed with tons of stuff, so...
Well, I've been through those closets twice now, and I never saw scissors.
Not even pliers?
You should have said that they were theirs.
I didn't see pliers either.
We'd fall for your antics.
Could the cord have been cut with Wolfie's knife?
You believe the victim set up the murder trap?
So this whole thing was a suicide mission?
He really was the Kamida. That's definitely not the case. Okay, this is what I originally said. This is incorrect.
I'm not sure I see the point in tying.
Okay, fine. It was tied around the battery. Sure. Damn it, Damon. What the fuck were you thinking?
I got it.
Oh yeah, because it exploded, so it would have exploded all the bits touching the battery, of course.
The cord is pretty thin and flimsy. If the killer wanted the battery to be secure, they need to wrap a lot of cord around it.
Damon actually committed this murder, and he's only solving it because he's so annoyed that everyone thought it was Diana.
To the point, there wouldn't be much spare cord remaining. Which is a good thing, because this spare cord is what the battery will be suspended by. So long as the spare cord isn't too long, the battery will sit safely above the water.
So much effort.
I know, right? This is something else.
How do you even submerge the battery into the water under those circumstances?
This is like a fucking like a TNT minecart drop. How? Simple. By adjusting the cord's position. I'm a master at that. All the killer would need to utilize is a certain aspect of the boiler room. Oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention. This? Pipes? Adjusting the cord's position, huh? The vent. I don't fucking know.
This is it.
Yeah, okay.
Like I mentioned earlier, I gave the vent a close look after originally waking up in the boiler room. Part of my inspection included opening the vent to get a better look at the other side.
The vent can be opened?
Not all the way, but far enough for the vent to cause a domino effect if then closed. In our case, a domino effect involving the extension cord tied to it. If we assume the vent must be open for the battery to remain a safe distance above the water, we end up with a pulley system to prevent the battery from entering the water. The vent is literally pulling the entire cord backwards.
Literally, dude.
Ergo, it's not just
Ooh, he pulled out the ergo? Holy shit.
The battery in place, but the vent itself.
Who needs Wolfgang for being a fucking lawyer?
Having opened one of these vents before, I can tell you how tough they are to move.
Wrapping my fingers around the grate directly in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Even someone as muscly as me struggled.
Definitely isn't heavy enough to pull one shut. It takes an actual person to close one, which is great for the killer, because it means they get to maintain full control over when the battery enters the water. If they close the vent, the cord should slide forward and submerge the battery into the water. When that happens, the boiler room water becomes electrified by the battery's components, which in turn causes electricity to pass directly into the body of Wolfgang, who is standing in the water.
But the water isn't conductive.
Exactly which vent is the cord being tied to?
The boiler room vent.
Funny. You said there's a small vent shaft connecting the boiler room vent to the dining hall vent. Assuming the killer is operating this trap from outside the boiler room, since we know there were only ever 2 people in that room, how would they even be able to reach the boiler room vent?
They vented from calf.
Like you said, there's a separate vent in front of it.
She has a point, for a change. I've been assuming the cord is tied to the boiler room vent, but I failed to consider the ventilation shaft. It becomes considerably harder to reach the boiler room vent if you have to reach down that shaft first. Trust me, I'd know. Not just that, I never tested to see if the boiler room vent can open inwards. I only got it to open outwards. By that logic, a vent on the opposite side of the shaft. Is it starting to put the piece together?
It can only mean one thing. The killer never tied the cord to the boiler room vent. They tied the cord to the dining hall vent.
That just creates the same problem as before, but reversed. Instead of the dining hall vent making it hard to close the boiler room vent, it's the boiler room vent making it hard to reach the dining hall vent.
While the vents may seem like an obstruction, especially since they can't be opened all the way, there's a very easy workaround. All the killer needs to do is fit the extension cord between the grates of the boiler room vent.
Okay, that took me a second.
You mentioned something about them earlier.
Ah, Great Madison!
Right. When you described opening the boiler room vent.
Wrapping my fingers around the grate directly in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Yeah, he described that during a flashback.
Between the grates. There's no damn way you can't fit a cord.
Exactly. After which, you could
I mastered debater jokes just to make themselves here.
ventilation shaft, and out the opposite end.
Sticking cords through shafts.
For the killer to then go and tie to the.
Actually.
You did not just actually me. You did not just actually me, Ulysses. You little fucker, I'm gonna castrate you.
What is it now?
There's something I still don't understand about
actually.
It's to do with the logistics of the cord.
The logistics?
Its size.
Not really, I don't even have to make the jokes. We're back to discussing this again? This fucker's always thinking about the size of my cord. Never mind. I'll find a way to combat his argument just like I've done countless times already. What a fucking Sigma. Actually. Shrapnel generator, blackout, extension cord, knife. Ugh.
I understand the boiler room vent can be opened. Maybe not all the way, but enough to fit an extension cord through. What's bothering me, however,
Right. Is
that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation, which means it must have been closed during the murder.
Oh, his argument might have made sense if it weren't for one fatal flaw.
I understand the boiler room vent can be opened. Maybe not all the way, but
Blackout?
enough to fit an extension cord through.
It's gotta be blackout, right?
What's bothering me, however,
I'm running low on HP.
that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation.
I shouldn't hit these.
Means it must have been closed
Is?
during the
Nope.
murder. There were no opportunities for the killer to enter the boiler room and close the vent. From my understanding, you and Kai entered the boiler room after you heard Dino leave, which, hypothetically, gives the killer only minutes to close the vent. Assuming the killer is a third party.
A third party? Damn, the last thing I need is people doubting Kai and I. Under their OTP, we can stop anything. I need to rethink my approach. I think I'm gonna die here.
The boiler room vent can be opened. Maybe not all the way.
Extension cord. Blah, 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 blah. Tip line with a black substance.
But enough to fit an extension cord through. What's bothering me, however, is that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation.
Oh no, it's this one, it's this one, it's this one. Okay, well, I'll get it next time.
Must have been closed.
Oh.
I don't
Okay.
see a problem here.
Okay, never mind that. This works.
The
Yeah.
killer doesn't even need to open that vent, because they could simply slide the cord between the grates.
Indoor extension cords may be thin, but the plugs on either side of them aren't.
Okay, it's extension cord.
How can the killer fit both those plugs between the gaps in the vent grate? Either the boiler room vent was never involved, or it
Okay, yeah,
was
it's
open
extension cord on plugs because there's no plugs on it.
and someone else closed it.
Let me hit. Thank you.
That is, my issue.
Well, if you have an issue, get a fucking tissue. His argument might have made sense if it weren't for one fatal flaw.
Indoor extension cords may be thin, but the plugs on either side of them.
I'll cut through those words.
Shut the fuck up, Ulysses! I'll teach you for interrupting me, you stupid bastard. Oh, okay, Damon. Sorry.
If you fit the cord through the boiler room vent first, it's possible to fit the cord through. You just need to start with the internal plug.
I'm sorry, just all the master debater talking about cords and internal plugs. They make the jokes make themselves.
Storage closet D have a slim internal end. This can easily be slid through the gaps in the vent. Once the killer ties the cord around the dining hall vent, presumably with a knot, the cord won't be at risk of sliding back out either.
I see. When put like that, whether or not the boiler room vent was
Whoever did
closed,
this
it's
drawing is some
irrelevant.
serious artistic talent.
How'd you figure all this out from some shrapnel and an extension cord? This is crazy.
At the same time,
I just did it to impress you
what
guys.
he's describing sounds plausible.
Since the battery was suspended over the generator, it's no surprise the machine ended up the way it did. Fortunately for Diana, she was safe by virtue of remaining on the platform. I imagine that was also the killer's intention.
The killer kept her on the platform?
They must have known they were injecting Wolfgang with a hallucinogenic. So, it's possible they hoped his behavior would scare Diana off from entering the water. Although, even if Diana did die, the moment people realized only she and Wolfgang entered the boiler room, they probably call the whole thing a murder gone wrong.
Execute Diana's cords.
All of this certainly changes things.
Huh?
If the killer is someone who needed access to the vent and needed to be operating from the dining hall, then everyone who attended the tournament is a suspect.
True.
What?
No way!
One of the tournament attendees is the killer? Damn it, how did I not realize sooner? The fact the killer could even access the vent means they must have been in the dining hall at the time of Wolfgang's murder.
So we can reduce it down to 8 people. Damon, Kai, Grace, Eva, Cassidy, Jed,
He said Eva.
Mark, and John.
And he gets everything right.
It's probably Cassidy. She set the whole thing up.
I wish.
I was only trying to improve the mood.
It wasn't me. I was playing a game with Damon when the lights went out.
I had to play music.
Hard clear, guys. Hard clear. He had to play music. The fuck do you mean, me too? The fuck do you mean, me too? Me too what? You didn't have to play music.
You never touched my equipment.
I meant I was watching Kai and Damon play.
I was spectating as well.
Me too.
Me 3. And Cass 2, I think? I was too focused on the game to remember who was or wasn't there.
Me too.
Everyone's
Ruining
going
everything.
through. Then all 8 of y'all were crowded round the same spot?
Near the right wall where the TV was set up. It's also the furthest wall from the vent.
Seems like someone is lying again.
What? Someone's lying here? The tournament participant who flipped the vent. I could deduce who that person is by determining everyone's positions directly before the blackout. The problem is, I myself have been totally preoccupied with the game. I never got a good look at the actual people around me. Never got a good look. Wait, is that it? While I never got a good look at the others, I can still deduce their general positions, and if they were near me, from whether or not I heard them. Think, Damon, think. Think, Damon, think! Ah! Who and what did I hear back then? It was you. The only person I never heard was you.
It has to be you.
I'm too good. I'm just great.
The killer is Ava.
Huh?
Ava's the only one whose position I can't account for.
Is she a top? A bottom? A switch? I can't fucking tell with these lesbians.
Mark was mixing a track at the time Kai and I were playing a game, so I know he must have been stationed at his pad.
And no, I don't mean period pad, even though that'll explain his behavior.
And everyone else? I remember hearing their voices over the sound of the game. Everyone except Ava. In fact, last I saw her, she was standing in the corner of the room with the vent.
So Eva flipped the vent?
Oh man! And the reason no one heard it is because the music was too loud!
That makes Mark the killer.
Don't blame me. I was just doing what I was told.
Shut the fuck up, Mark.
No one's blaming you. We're all in on Eva.
Guys, make up your mind on how her name is supposed to be pronounced, please.
Care to contribute anything, Eva?
I didn't flip the vent.
Well, Damon says you did.
And Damon's the protagonist, so...
Damon says a lot of things.
Whoa! Oh, girl. Okay. Okay. All right, bitch. All right, bitch.
While you aren't technically wrong, I don't think that counts as an argument.
His theory is full of plot holes. He just refuses to point them out.
What plot holes?
The cord.
What?
In retrospect, you were so quick to accuse me that you overlooked a huge problem with the cord. If I'm the killer, how did I dispose of it?
Trick question. You left the cord tied to the vent.
Yeah, Jack figured it out, guys.
What then? It unraveled by itself and fell into the water?
Yeah, you got me there.
How did Eva get rid of the cord? I'm sure it's possible if she knew to untie it at the right time. While the lights are out.
I got it. To dispose of the cord, you just untied it during the blackout.
She untied the knot during a blackout?
Being the one who set up the trap, Ava could have easily practiced untying the knot in advance. Or she just made it a really simple knot.
Oh, I wanted to be the only one to untie Wolfgang's knot.
Either way, it wouldn't be any more difficult than untying your shoelaces with your eyes closed.
Which I can totally do, by the way. I can tie my shoes all by myself.
If Ava untied the cord, did it also fall into the water?
Diana's testimony says as much.
It does?
During your confrontation with
Oh, thank God. I thought I killed him.
you recounted hearing certain sounds.
I'm not like you. I'll never be like you. I won't give up until the world knows. I won't give up until I'm known as... All of a sudden, everything turned white. Everything in front of me except Wolfgang. In those few seconds, he became pitch black. And then so did everything else.
The first sound was obviously the battery exploding.
Fucking dumbass.
And the second, when you first recounted the story, you said it was the sound of the knife hitting the water. But why would a thin knife make such a big splash?
Then, do you think...
It was my massive cock hitting the water. Just kidding, it was an extension cord.
What really caused that sound was probably the extension cord falling into the water.
Tozu's still standing like that. Like, is your arm not tired? Likelier?
I should have known. The kid who lied about her talents and tried to lie about the Tozy trinkets. I should have known. I should have known only Eva fucking Sadaka would tell Wolfgang!
You're right that Eva's lied to us several times already.
But she's just a mathlete.
Just a mathlete.
How did someone like her come up with something this complicated?
Her talent would give her the upper hand in all that measurement nonsense.
Even so, the sheer volume of items Eva had to steal. She's been under heavy suspicion these past few days. How did she sneak into Jet and Desmond's rooms without being noticed?
It's impossible. Wolfgang even got mad at me for being late to the dining hall by a few minutes. I've been watched the entire time I've been here. There's no way Jet wouldn't have noticed me taking his battery.
Right on. No one steals from me.
They already did.
And anyway, how could I enter the cord through the boiler room vent when I can't even reach the top of the generator? If anything, you should be suspicious of the taller students.
It's a bit late to be bringing height into it now. I understand why people are doubtful, but I can't let the conversation continue like this. Eva did, in fact, have a way to reach the vent. All she had to use was my shoulders. Oh God. Boxes? No, it won't be the fucking boxes. Okay, let's think about this. I mean, it can't be the boxes. They're too wet and moist. But it's the only thing I can click on. I don't know. I'll go with this, I guess.
This is it.
Yep, sure. That's it. Cracked it, guys.
Ava, to reach the top of the generator, you simply stood on one of the boxes in the boiler room. There's already a huge pile of them near the generator itself. You could easily push one up against the machine.
Ah, she would have known about those boxes in advance, too, since she explored the boiler room with you ahead of time.
Okay, I could have used the boxes to reach the top of the generator. And I could have fit the cord through both vents if I inserted the right plug. I can do both of those things without attracting suspicion. What I can't do without attracting suspicion is opening the vent.
Which vent are we talking about?
The dining hall one. Based on what Damon's saying, it needs to be opened for the killer's trap to work. But opening it during the tournament is asking to be caught, and opening it before the tournament is useless because Jet, Cassidy, and Mark would see it while setting up.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But you helped set up.
An open vent with a cord tied to it, I would have noticed for sure.
Now that Eva mentions it, I'm pretty sure the vent was closed during setup.
The vent was closed?
See, there's no way I can execute this trap without being caught. It's a stupid trap anyway. All the cord and vent stuff is too complicated. There's a billion ways it could go wrong. Damon's just making stuff up. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What the? That's bull.
Can it, you four-eyed troll! I'll talk your way out of this one!
Four-eyed troll. Shit.
The only person who would be sick-minded enough to kill Wolfgang is you, and only you! Don't you fucking try and tell me otherwise!
Oh boy. Also listening to Grace now. Are we going to be able to do a suck? We haven't done a suck in a long time. Oh, it's got to be game tournament timeline.
I'm the murderer just because I sat near a vent.
That seems to be pretty good evidence to me.
Wolfgang exposed you for the snake you are.
I'm the snake. She's the pro.
You have a motive.
Perhaps our understanding of the mechanism is wrong? Maybe it wasn't closing the vent that triggered it, but something else?
Do you have any evidence to prove that?
Even if this trap was used, you can't guarantee it operated the way Damon described.
How so?
Well, the battery could have been tied to the extension cord with a special knot which can untie by itself after a bit of time passes.
There's even less evidence for that!
Evidence? No one here cares about evidence. I just happened to be at the game tournament, and now you're saying I'm a killer.
Okay, game tournament timeline against that? Probably? Probably? Never mind. What was said before. Focus on the facts. I just need to focus. I need to read game tournament timeline real quick.
Just because I sat near a vent.
Oh, the blah 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 blah. First match. It's gotta be this. Yeah, it's gotta be that. It's gotta be that on the very last thing she said. Skip. Our understanding of the mechanism is wrong. I'm sad that it was Eva, but she is being an asshole right now, so it's fine. I can forgive her after she's dead. Shut the fuck up! Ray.
No. It's no coincidence you were at the game tournament. In fact, it's not even a coincidence the tournament took place during the murder.
What do you mean?
It was impossible for me to notice this earlier, but the killer timed the tournament so it would grant them an alibi for the murder.
Whoa. Are you accusing me of murder again? I thought you said Ava was the culprit.
The detective isn't supposed to switch suspects in the last stretch like this. You're totally throwing the audience for a loop, and not in a good way.
Except neither of you played a role in determining what time the tournament would be held.
Yep, true. It's Eva.
The only person to determine that was Ava.
I hope she corrects us on how to pronounce her name before she dies, like.
When I was training my talent, I did most of my studying at 9 a.m. The brain is most active and ready to absorb information around that time. I think this effect could help our video game skills. A 9 a.m. tourney, huh? Wouldn't be the first time. Screw it, let's do 9 a.m. 1 hour after the morning announcement. Also, Damon is super cool and attractive, and I really look up to him.
Ava knew she would be in the dining hall tomorrow. So when Cassidy announced the tournament, she realized it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I didn't fucking say that, Damon. I'm talking.
For herself.
That's insane. How could she have come up with something like that on the spot?
It wasn't just for an alibi either. Since Ava knew about the tournament, she could time the setup of her trap accordingly.
So to answer a question, why neither Cassidy, Jet, nor Mark noticed the open event, when I think back on what Cassidy told me earlier today, before the tournament began, I can discern exactly when Ava opened the vent. I can? I guess so. This one.
I got it.
Yeah! Got him, too freaking smart!
You told me Ava approached you yesterday and asked to help set up the tournament. What exactly did she say?
When did I tell you this again?
Before the tournament?
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, Eva wanted to see what sort of equipment the tournament needed. After I showed her Mark's stuff and told her we were redecorating the dining hall, she offered to help.
Back when this conversation happened, you still hadn't decided what time you were going to start redecorating, right?
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Eva really helped me out, though. She said she would stack the dining hall furniture we weren't going to use later that night. Afterwards, we could focus purely on arranging the technical stuff in the morning.
All right. Then tell me what happened last night.
Jet, Mark, Eva,
Ruh-roh.
and I came to the dining hall at around 8:40 p.m. probably. We stacked the table and the dining chairs against the left wall, and the sofas we moved to the middle of the room, maybe a little more to the right. Then we all went back to our dorms. Well, I was kind of hungry, so I stayed back a few minutes before leaving.
Hold the phone! If those sofa chairs were moved to the middle of the room, why did I see one over in the corner this morning?
Oh, that was the cuck chair. Don't worry about that one.
Eva pushed it there.
Eva what?
She didn't want to take part in the tournament. Just watch it from the side. That's what she told me. I never thought it was weird or anything. Some people just like sticking to the walls of rooms, you know?
We're talking about the sofa in the upper left corner, aye? The one next to the coffee table.
Yes, sir, Eva!
Yo, when the power went out, I'm pretty sure Damon ran over to that corner to look through... Yeah, a vent!
You're blaming me?
Did she move the chair there so it would be easier to reach the vent later?
Or you're just saying the vent was there?
Why would I when Cassidy just said the vent was closed during setup?
Because you were covering for yourself in advance.
Huh?
The vent may not have been open at the time, but I'm willing to bet that's because you were still creating a trap.
It's crazy that he's not getting emotional about this at all, by the way.
Let's say Ava took a detour for the
Cold as hell.
boiler room first.
She was like your only friend in here, dude.
The internal plug through both vents. After going upstairs and helping rearrange the dining hall furniture, during which she moves a sofa chair so it obscures the vent, she heads outside and hides until everyone else goes to bed. Then, she walks back in and opens the vent.
So Eva took complete advantage of them?
Not my fault those two are so trusting.
Mark, shut up, man. I want to slap you.
You think a big guy like me was gonna be afraid of some mathlete? No way!
Reaches over and punches her in the side of the fucking head.
I mean, she did lie about a lot of important things. Her talent being one of them.
She also cried and fled the scene after we found out, no?
I just thought it was cool. She wanted to help me out.
Hey, can we backtrack a little? Like, to before all this Ava talk?
So when Damon and I were in the closet together, holding each other? Shut the fuck up, guy.
What happened?
It's to do with the chair's position.
The chair?
You guys keep saying it was in front of the vent, but Damon stood in front of the vent during the blackout. If the chair was in the position you all say it was, it should have blocked him from crouching in front of the vent.
Ava probably just moved it during the blackout.
Oh, owned.
Before the blackout, it was positioned with its back to the left wall. However, when I ran over to the vent, the chair was suddenly pushed up against the northern wall, out of the vent's range.
It wasn't glowing anymore. You couldn't do the task on it.
Eva must have shifted the chair while everyone was initially panicking from the blackout. I'm guessing she hoped people would misremember its position and think it was always along the northern wall.
I feel bad for Tozu, man. Like, he set up all this shit and really wanted to watch us do it, and then he fell asleep right at the start of the trial, and he's just been frozen there like a statue this whole time.
Yeah, about that. This morning, Jet, Mark, and I arrived at the dining hall a little after 8 a.m. Then Eva came a few minutes later. She helped us put together Mark's equipment, which was stationed in the lower right corner of the room. And then she volunteered to place speakers around the room while Jet and I set up the TV next to the fireplace.
Moving a speaker near the vent. Did Eva do that to drown out Diana and Wolfgang's scuffle?
Yeah, and in turn exacerbate the effects of the other speakers.
Very smart, Eva. Well done.
It doesn't spread throughout the dining
If only you weren't the only smart person in here, so it was obvious that it was you.
Eva probably placed them that way to cover as much ground as possible.
Still, Eva entered the dining hall at 8:10 a.m., right? So wouldn't it be impossible for her to knock out Lawyer Man at 8:15?
Lawyer Man?
According to Eva, she arrived around 8:10 a.m. But it's possible she actually arrived much later. Since there's no clock in the dining hall, he just couldn't have known. In fact, that might be why Eva seemed so eager to arrange Mark's equipment in the morning. Upon realizing it had a clock, she wanted to ensure it would only be powered on after she arrived.
Big brain.
It seems the setup of this trap occurred across 3 phases.
Ulysses starts putting together the comic book. Wait, no, I wasn't finished. What the fuck?
Phase 1 took place in the boiler room and involved tying a lithium battery to an extension cord. The cord was then slid through the grates of the closed boiler room vent, presumably until it almost poked out the other end of the ventilation shaft. Phase 2, by contrast, was carried out in the dining hall. The aforementioned cord was tied around the dining hall vent, which was then left open. This must have happened after Cassidy, Mark, and Jet were already done redecorating. For the third and final phase, the battery was carefully suspended over the generator. All these steps combined created a pulley system, which
I wasn't expecting you to see the first 2 deaths, though.
the dining hall vent. Is there...
Like, I knew as soon as the murder happened, pretty much, that it was Eva.
How I closed the vent.
But I didn't expect Wolfgang and Eva to be the first 2 to die. Definitely not. I thought they were going to last.
No one has explained how I closed the dining hall vent. Obviously, I didn't do it during the blackout. According to Damon, the blackout can only happen after the vent is closed. So, I must have stood up, gone behind the chair, and closed the vent during the tournament. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
Going to notice that sort of conspicuous movement. It doesn't matter if that someone is on the opposite side of the room. They're going to notice.
How did we overlook such an obvious discrepancy?
Eva's right. Standing up would look really sus. Which is exactly why she used that to circumvent the problem. Oh god. The chair? Oh lord, I'm losing some good boy points for this one, that's for sure. Yep.
This is it.
Okay, woo!
The location of your chair bypasses this problem entirely. To close the vent, all you need to do is set the chair to recline and reach behind you.
Set the chair to recline?
All the dining hall chairs have the ability to recline. Some were already set to that position at the start of the tournament, including Ava's. With her chair in recline, Eva can easily reach down
What a pimp.
without shifting from her position.
This is like every dad's dream of murder. Like, they wish their fucking wives were down there and they could just lean back in the recliner chair and pull it and explode her and get away with it.
Video game competition. Well, am I wrong?
Yes. Oh, shit. Never mind. He loses HP.
This isn't funny. Just because I was sitting in front of the vent doesn't mean I was the one who triggered the mechanism.
No one can sneak up behind you without drawing attention. Especially when all the lights were still on.
That's just dumb! Where I was sitting shouldn't make me a murderer.
Even so, with everything we've spoken about...
Everything? Did you already forget what was said earlier?
I said it's not me. That means it's not me.
Just look at all the items I would need to set up this murder.
Yeah, you were the only person who went down to the basement.
The battery, the extension cord, the rolling pin, the taser, the syringe, and the supposed drug used with it. How could I have collected all of those things? Wolfgang and everyone else hated me because I lied about my talent. They were on their guard whenever I was around.
You weren't around though when
Jet
you were
and
directing that shit.
Desmond would just let me walk into their rooms and take their stuff?
That's true. We still haven't explained how she robbed 2 people's rooms without being caught.
You weren't there.
Unless you can prove I had the chance to get all this stuff, you can't make me out to be the killer.
Fine. I'll show proof.
The is not helping your case.
For this murder.
Oh lord. How did Eva obtain the items for the murder? The fuck does that mean?
I got it.
Eva had a hunch? Yeah, she asked nicely.
Ava,
Pretty please forget about this, guys.
well aware of the existence of those items. For starters,
Should have trusted me, bitch. You should have trusted me,
it
motherfucker.
was common knowledge due to his boasting.
Wait, so it's all my fault?
Ouch!
Since the doors were unlocked,
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
easily snuck in and grabbed the battery while no one was inside. The battery is lightweight too, so you wouldn't have trouble carrying it. For the rest of your plan, the syringe and drugs are both readily available in the pharmacy. And as for the taser, you may not have known about its existence right away, but you still had every incentive to search Desmond's room, because you received his blackmail.
Eva? You knew my blackmail this whole time and never said anything?
I don't know what him being a blackmail has to do with anything, Desmond. Damon, you racist.
So what?
Huh?
So what if I knew? I wasn't the only one. Damon knew your blackmail as well.
Oh, yeah. He read it out loud to everyone earlier, didn't he?
Guys, I think all of us know that Desmond's a blackmail.
Damon knew almost everything I did. He knew where the items used in this murder were stored. He knew the layout of the boiler room and the storage closets. He knew all sorts of things.
About life, love,
The
philosophy.
only thing he didn't know is the one thing more important than any piece of physical evidence.
How to love.
What the hell are you talking about?
See, you still don't know. You still don't know that we never saw eye to eye.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're the only person I hung out with.
Huh?
Eye to eye on the not killing each other stuff?
On Wolfgang. Damon saw the way Wolfgang scolded me and treated me like a bad guy, and he thought I hated him the same way he did. But unlike Damon, I never wanted Wolfgang to die.
What the?
Whoa! That's a loaded accusation.
Not a
Whoa, guys! Trigger warning next time, please.
If you thought you saw the worst of Damon after the dummy trial, you underestimate just how low he can stoop.
Proof.
I practically risked my life pretending to be his ally. But in return, he let me see the extent of his deceitfulness, which is why I can tell everyone that Damon has Wolfgang's blackmail.
Oop.
Oh gosh.
Eva, you.
Any reason you didn't tell us this earlier?
Well, I didn't think it was incriminating at first.
Not even when he refused to come forward about it?
That was weird, but I didn't want to make accusations at the time because it could have just been his ego talking.
Oh, girl.
Only after watching him reject the taser gun over this dumb mechanism he made up did I realize I had potential evidence on my hands.
Damon, do you have your blackmail on you? Don't worry about reading it out loud or anything. Just show the image. That's all you gotta do.
Did Eva really never trust me? Why then did she disclose so much to me? Why did she tell me?
It's because I trust you.
No, this can't be at the forefront of my mind right now. I'm on the cusp of bringing this case to a close. What Ava thinks about me shouldn't matter. What she thinks about me. I thought we had something. I thought we were gay best friends.
You took my side way back at the beginning, remember? We were the only people who refused to listen to that lawyer, and you helped solve the mystery behind that whole case. No one thanked you, though. I'm really sorry about how things turned out. The other students wouldn't have treated you unfairly if it wasn't for me.
Damn it. Damn it! This entire time I've been judging others for how trusting they are, not even realizing I was blindly following the words of a stranger. And now,
Everyone here, they're gonna hold this blackmail crap against me, even more than if I just come forward earlier. Even so, what choice do I have? No one will let the discussion continue unless I tell the truth.
Fine. I'll show it.
Zip.
But only the picture, as requested.
With those words, I retrieved the envelope from my pocket. CG. And pulled out the photo. So did you think...
Mary?
Did you think Diana was your mother when you were drugged, Wolfgang?
Ingrid, Wolfgang doesn't have blue eyes.
So, who is this then? His parents?
Dilf and a MILF.
I mean, why else would the guy look like him?
Given the year this photo was taken, these two people must be his parents. Look at what's printed at the bottom. April 17th, 2001.
Realize what hasn't happened yet? That's right. 9/11.
We know how old Wolfgang is because of the student reports. In 2001, he wasn't even born yet.
But why his parents? Are they being held against their will?
You can't leave us hanging, Damo! You gotta read out what it says!
That's not what was asked of me. And even if I had to, I don't think someone who can't explain himself should have his secrets revealed to everyone.
Some things are better left unsaid.
For the record, I know what Wolfgang's blackmail says, but it didn't change my outlook on him.
It did for me. It did for me. Maybe it didn't for you, David, but it absolutely did for me, and I feel like it should have for you as well.
I don't think it's possible for anyone to hate someone like Wolfgang. He was always brave in the face of sheer adversity, and encouraged everyone else to act likewise. Wolfgang challenged me to be a better person. Wolfgang challenged all of us to be better people.
I thought you guys were going to fall in love. I thought it was going to be toxic yaoi.
Maybe Ava simply couldn't rise to his challenge.
Ooh, damn, girl.
Don't listen to him. He's trying to divert everyone from the truth.
Even though Wolfgang and I didn't always see eye to eye, my respect for him and his talent never wavered. Why would someone like me harm him? Me, who's been leading this trial much the same way he led the one before. I may have questioned the idea no one here would kill, but that doesn't make me someone who wants to see bloodshed.
He does want bloodshed.
You got me. Guilty as charged.
We have all the proof he's a cold-blooded killer. Wolfgang's blackmail, which he lied about having.
But wasn't Damon playing?
Nothing he says should be trusted. Nothing he says about me or anything else.
If this was Among Us and I was Damon and one of my friends was Ava, I would be dead as hell. I would give all of the evidence and they'd be like, no! And everyone would vote for me and I'd be like, okay, fine. Whatever, I'll fucking die then. So every time.
Discussions are mostly led by his own conjecture.
Because they know I'm so good at lying. They know I'm so good at lying.
He's the killer, though. Why would he try to mislead anyone? Like, he and I were playing a game when the murder happened, and multiple people can vouch for us.
Not to mention, the things he's been saying make a lot of sense.
Truth has no personal alliance. That's why.
Even if he wasn't here, we'd arrive at the same conclusion anyway.
Depends who you mean by we.
Oh, sorry guys, I just couldn't hold it in.
Then you all still think I'm the killer?
Someone needs to be voted by the end of this.
Don't just say it like that.
My ears!
You're wearing a helmet, dude. Shit up.
How would I know? How would I know when to drop it?
Drop what?
The battery! Damon says the killer dropped the battery when Diana was already in the boiler room. But how would I know when Diana was in the boiler room? It's not as if I could listen out for her. The music speakers are too loud. And the dining hall has no clocks. So it'd be impossible for me to know if it was 8:45 a.m.
Except that you were on a little handheld console that said the time on it.
Right. Only Mark's DJ pad had a clock.
Maybe Ava asked Mark for the time.
Hey Mark, what time is it? Not murder time? Okay.
She never spoke to me.
We never spoke.
Girls don't speak to
I
me.
never even got up from my chair. Besides, how could I be sure Diana arrived on time anyway? If you can't explain how I knew when to drop the battery, then shut up and stop accusing me!
Eva makes a decent point. How did she drop the battery on time? Did she just rely on chance? No, that doesn't seem likely. Her entire plan fails if the timing isn't right. Come on, think. In my years of debate have taught me anything. I need to look at this from another angle. If I just take it from the top, while assuming Eva's the killer.
Video game console.
No, even if she knew the time, it's too risky to assume Diana would arrive on the dot. Not to mention the fact I didn't even read the rest, to be honest. I was just so tunnel visioned that I knew it. Not to mention the fact that Diana would need to be clear of the water before the trap could be activated, which means there's only one solid way for this plan to work.
I got it.
The only way the killer would have known when to spring their trap was by seeing Diana enter the room.
So did you have, like, was it a DSI? It was a DSI. Yeah, that was it.
Uncertainty would ruin the plan, and the dining hall was too loud to hear anything over.
So where did she watch Diana from? There are only two possible places.
Oh, Jesus. Camera.
This is it.
I'm so smart.
It's impossible to see anything from the vent, which means the only way anyone could see into the room was by using the school cameras.
Say what?
I don't understand how, but Ava must have used the camera.
Is she working with the kidnappers?
Are you kidding me? How the hell would I have access to the camera?
In order to actually see what was happening on the security cameras, what would Eva need access to? Naturally, it would have to be some sort of screen. A screen, huh? Thinking back on all the various clues we've discussed, I can't pinpoint anything which could provide an answer to that question.
I can. She was holding one in her hand when you walked in. It was a jailbroken DS.
Feels like deja vu, doesn't it? When all other options are ruled out, I can only turn towards the one which still remains. The one thing we've yet to discuss. Ava, it's time I bring an end to what you started. For better or for worse, this one will be your final lie.
What ho! It's time to solve the final piece of this puzzle. However, it won't be without a fight. Announcing Argument Altercation. In this game, you and your opponent will battle each other in a bullet hell extravaganza. Dodge your opponent's attacks, shoot down their arguments, and solve the case. Jesus Christ. Mega bullet, noise bullet, focus, player movement. Oh god, this is awesome. Okay, focus, noise bullet, mega bullet. It's gonna explain it to me. Use the WASD keys to move and the spacebar to fire noise bullets. You can also focus by pressing the left shift key, which will slow the battle temporarily. Your opponent will fire their own bullets, so make sure to use your ability strategically to avoid any damage. They will also make statements of their own, which will appear as orange text. Oh, and also they start the game with a shield, meaning they cannot be damaged by any means. But worry not, you could weaken their shield by breaking their statements with your bullets. Breaking their statements also charges your mega bullet. You'll want to press the F key to fire that one. Why? Well, it's the only way to damage your opponent. If you miss, don't worry. Just break more statements in order to recharge your mega bullet. After a certain amount of hits, you'll progress to the next stage of battle, and your opponent will become more frenzied and their attacks even wilder. Once they finally run out of HP, your opponent will then ask their burning question. Press the WASD keys in the correct order to solve the case. Meat on the bone. If you fail, you'll have to start over from the last stage of battle. However, losing all of your HP will force you to restart from the very beginning, so I suggest you don't do that. This is quite a lot of information, so feel free to press the F2 key in order to refresh yourself. I would say have fun, but your life actually depends on it, so get going. Meat on the bone! Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm in Toho right now, guys.
Ah! Just wanted to help. It's Damon who's suspicious. It's Damon who's suspicious.
Oh god, what the fuck is going on? Holy moly.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see it. This isn't fair.
Okay, this is fucking terrifying, dude. What the hell?
Why would I kill anyone? Who cares about the camera?
None of these are none of these are arguments. Fuck you. Bitch. Oh, I got it already. Oh, what? Oh, my mega bullet. Ah! Bro, those split ones are so hard to fucking dodge. There you go. Let me just come up and shoot you in the face real quick. Oh my god, this is tense. I love it. Oh, it's ready. Shoot Pitch in the face. Jet's just watching us play like this on a fucking like arcade cabinet. Guys, I fail to see how this correlates to the case at all. Ah, fuck those bullets. Whoop. Oh, you're still so high on HP. Oh my god, I'm never gonna kill you.
I just wanted to help. I thought you trusted me.
Fuck you.
Who cares about the camera?
Oh, what the fuck? The controls are flipped.
I just wanted to help. Who cares about
Why is the first boss battle Sans? What the fuck is going on?
would I kill anyone?
Ah!
There's no
I'm having a bad time.
There's no proof I killed
I missed. No.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I didn't see anything.
Shit. Stop shooting up where I'm supposed to shoot.
Suspicious. There's no proof I killed
Oh!
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, come down so I can shoot you. Come down here. Come down here, wench. Woo, what the fuck?
Cares about the camera. I just wanted to
Bro, what are you talking about?
kill anyone. It's
Ah! Thank God her hitbox is big because that was a nightmare.
I killed Wolfgang.
Oh my god! Here's what the dog does. Ah!
This isn't fair.
Shoot statement. Kill. Destroy. Crush, kill, destroy. Fucking me, dude. This is so scary. Ah! Break. Why would you break? I'm taking so much damage. Ollie! Go. No. Go. Eva, please be dead. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I'm so low on HP. Fuck. Oh no, I'm dead. Ah!
There's no proof I killed. This isn't fair.
Okay. Okay. More statements, please.
Who cares about the camera? Why won't you believe me?
The art is really good. But I'm dead here. Like, I'm gonna die. It didn't heal me.
I just wanted to help.
So this is what the action difficulty was for, huh? Awesome. I like it.
I didn't see anything.
What the fuck do you mean objected? Ah! What the fuck is that? She's using her ult on me, dude. She's soul ulting me. Die. Fuck you. This is bull. This is bull crap. This is bull crap, dude. Where am I fucking Toho? Go.
I just wanted to help. Why would I? Just wanted to help.
Give me my bullet, please.
I didn't see any.
No, I'm fucked. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead, girl. I'm so dead. Please.
This isn't fair.
Ah! No, I'm dead. God damn it. It's so hard. Whatever. My hands are so sweaty, dude. This is crazy. What the hell? Whatever. I'm never gonna get hit ever again. It's fine. I've learned her ways now. I know all of her patterns. I played a what's it called? Bad Time Simulator. Oh, I shit myself. Did I forget the bullets? The buttons? What? Fuck. Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay. I just did the entire fight and I thought it was E instead of F, and then I pressed Q instead of F. Okay, I need to be shooting my bullets a lot more because they charge really quick. Come on. Fuck. Whatever, I'll have a new one soon. It's fine. No need to dwell on the past, guys. No need to dwell on the past. Stop getting triggered. No need to cancel me. Easy peasy. And we're in the baby stages right now, okay?
I didn't see any. Who cares about?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
My lord. Oh no. Oh my god, I actually dodged that. Holy moly. Got him good. Gotcha.
I thought you trusted.
I got it. Like, my hands are sweatier than her face. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck you. Go away. Ow. Fuck. I wish we could go back to the days of playing Peggle for huge sums of money. This is way too stressful. Things used to be so simple. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on staying alive here. All that really matters. Something tells me it's Damon who's suspicious, guys. I don't remember there being anything like this in Danganronpa. I love this. This is awesome. I love how difficult it is as well. I'm sorry you have to watch me do it a second time, but I feel like I've actually got my pants buckled. Fuck, fuck. Ow, ow, ow. Nope, that's a lot of damage. Shit, and I missed.
This isn't fair. I just wanted to. There's no proof I killed
Fuck, fuck. Oh, oh, oh. Like she says ouch, like she's actually physically taking damage. Are we shooting each other right now? Like what's going on? Oh fuck.
I didn't see it. I just wanted to help. This isn't fair. Why won't you believe me?
Be dead, kid. Be dead.
It's Damon who's suspicious.
Stop trying to throw sauce on me, dude.
I just wanted to help.
Okay, I can shoot these. I can shoot these. I can shoot these. Ow, ow, ow. They can shoot me. 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 What? Fuck you. Bro, how are you supposed to dodge this?
Who cares about the camera? This isn't. It's Damon who's suspicious. I didn't see anything.
Oh my god, I don't know what you're supposed to do with these. Jesus Christ.
Just wanted to help. It's Damon who's suspicious.
This is a nightmare. Oh no, she moved. I'm too busy focusing on myself to not get hit.
Who cares about the camera? Why would I kill anyone?
Ow. My keyboard is like slipping out of my grasp. Sit still. Sit still.
It's Damon who's suspicious.
Oh my god, I fucking missed. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die again. I'm cooked. It's over. I'm gonna get toasted. I'm gonna get fucking fried over the Barbie.
Who cares about the camera?
Come on, one more. That's all I need.
Why would I kill anyone? Who cares about the camera? There's no. How could I access the security camera?
Eva's personal game console. What, excuse me? You can't just lame me. What the hell? I put it in the right. I put it in the correct. What do you mean lame? What do you mean lame? What do you mean you can't L me? Oh my god, she's so much health from that. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Dude, I got it. I just didn't press it fast enough apparently. Fuck my life. What the hell? I had to read it before tapping the buttons. Ah! Bone meat on the.
I didn't see anything. There's no proof
I knew she used their fucking personal game console like before the trial even began. And I have to do all this bullet hell shit for that. Come on guys, let me use my mind and not my fingers, please. No, what? Switch it from the hardest difficulty. What the fuck are you talking about? Why did I do that? My gamer cred is on the line here. No, all these game overs are fine. They pad the runtime. I need to get the video to 9 minutes. How is this not fair? I've got a little pea shooter and you're fucking sanding me right now. You got gaster blasters. Fuck. Okay, yeah, no, I put myself to the corner there. It's my fault. Sit still for a sec, girl. Thank you. Oh, that was gonna be proof I kill you after I blow your brains out. Stop moving!
Who cares about the camera?
Oh my god, she keeps moving. She keeps fucking moving. I need to wait until she sits still. I'm so impatient. This is so stressful.
This isn't fair.
Okay, go back up so I can shoot you. Thank you. Phase 2, please.
I thought you trusted me.
Who cares about the camera? I thought you trusted me. I'm not gonna get hit on the upside down this time. I'm Stranger Things. Fuck! Okay.
This isn't fair.
Owie!
I just wanted to help. I just wanted to help. This isn't fair. Why would I kill anyone?
I'm not even gonna get money for this. I wish I was playing Peggle right now.
Just wanted to help.
Just wanted to help walk. Just wanted to help walk, girl. Just wanted to help walk, girl. Can't believe you blame me. I thought we were homies. I guess I am kind of the only other suspect. Or the only other one who has like the mental capacity to do this. So, if you're backed into a corner, I couldn't understand why you had to blame me. I'm getting you this time. I mean, phase 1 and 2 are fine. It's just phase 3 that's a fucking nightmare. Yeah, who cares about the camera, guys? Come on, like, why are you taking it so seriously? Shit!
Who cares about the camera? Why would I kill anyone? I just wanted to help.
I don't know, guys. Our arguments are pretty solid.
Why won't you believe me?
Who cares is such a good argument. Like, I don't know why she hasn't gotten away with it yet. I wish the final boss fight was Peggle CC. I fucking hate this attack. I don't know how you're supposed to dodge it. Like, I don't know what that thing is. Bitch. I'm pressing F3. I'm pressing F3. Is there... Blah, blah, blah. Can pierce attacks and deal damage. Oh my god, you can slow the battle. Honestly, I don't care. It's too late for me to slow the battle now. I've done this entire thing on hard mode. I'm not going to make it easy on myself now. This is like fucking Dead Plate, where I only realized that you could sprint after beating the game. So I played the entire thing on ultra hard mode for no reason. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not fazed by you. I'm not fazed by you, bitch.
How could I access the security camera?
Whoa, yeah. Gaming.
The truth.
Anyways.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. It's too late for that. I already fucking scattered your brains all over the floor.